Hey guys, welcome back to another monster video. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a full analysis on this upcoming monster for the current tail challenge. I think the name is pronounced Hysterikeaster. So this mythic monster has a pretty terrifying design. Hopefully the skills are good. So today I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know all about this monster, whether or not you should actually invest, going for a specific rank or just get the egg. So today I'm going to go ahead and do all that. I hope you guys are excited. If you are, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, it's going to get started. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into this. First skill, the platter skill. It's a low magic damage to one enemy, so you're also applying a random torture, and then on top of that, you're getting an extra turn. Okay, I was expecting an extra turn with that. Removes all tortures from one enemy and applies 2 random torture per effect removed. Requires cooldown. Ah, interesting. Okay, it's got an interesting skill set. Yeah, so you're removing torture from them first, and then you're applying the 2 random tortures per effect removed. So let's say they have like, I'm assuming this is how it works. So if they have like 3 or 4 tortures already, you go ahead and remove those 3 to 4 tortures. You're gonna apply the 2 random tortures per effect removed. Now that's actually huge. That's actually huge. I can't wait to actually test that out. Practical Yoker. It's a low magic damage to all enemies. Applies a random torture status effect to all enemies twice. This is actually really nice. So it's kind of like Teddy Bomb skills in a way. You know what I mean? Because Teddy Bomb used to apply a lot of tortures. Although this monster does not come with any denials, it just comes with tortures, but it's pretty good so far. Double whatever, it removes all tortures from all enemies and applies 2 random tortures per effect removed. So this is basically an AoE version of this. So this double skill is basically a AoE version of double yoke. You know what I mean? That's basically the only thing. There's no difference really. It's the same thing, just one single target, the other one's AoE. But I really like the skill sets. I think this is pretty interesting. It's an interesting concept though. I feel like lots of other monsters that they will introduce later on, they'll have something like this. But one thing though is that this monster will be countered really hardly if it goes up against monsters with immune to torture. Especially like immune to torture is a trait, you know what I mean? But immune to torture status effect as well, or status caster. It's just that status casters eventually they run out, so tortures, they're just permanent unless it's trait disabled. Now in terms of books, unfortunately it's not in any of the books for team wars. It's just for the normal books for rewards, so no team wars. Unfortunately, you only have that magic element, for example team wars. Trait wise, on the other hand, you have immune to control, which is pretty nice, and then status caster blind, I believe, as well, or it's just blind, immune to blind, that's what it's called at rank 1. And then rank 3 you have AoE random torture. Now that's actually pretty nice. If you get this monster to rank 3, that status caster will kick in the beginning of the battle. Although if the enemy is running megatons, so that megaton will probably start off with like 3 tortures, which is actually still pretty huge, but I feel like it's just better when it just lands on everybody. But yeah, that's actually gonna help you out with these 2 skills right here, the ones that applies like 2 random tortures per effect removed and stuff. That's pretty nice. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the skill sets here, or not skill sets, but well, yeah, I guess there's extra skill sets, but more so like the stats and everything. Although the stats here I actually like more, I guess you guys just can't see because of my webcam, but the stats at 150 is 18,240 speed, 33,280 power, and 947,240 life. Now life could have been better, but I do like the speed there. Let's take a look at the level 100 stats. So you're getting 10,560 speed, power is 14,080, and life is 337,792. Again, if you get this monster to rank 3, I feel like it'll be really useful at rank 3 if you could get that. Although I feel like they should actually add this monster into a book for team wars as well. Maybe that's just something on accident. They probably did it on accident. They'll probably add them into a team war book, but I'm not sure. But I hope they do, okay? Anyways, in terms of relics, you have trap and sword. This is actually pretty good, I would say, especially the trap, because you can actually give in like a slumster trap. If this monster gets stamina drained or eventually runs out of stamina, you can actually go ahead and get some stamina from slumster trap. For sword, you can go with almost any sword, really works for him. So yeah, for the books, unfortunately he's not in any of the books for team wars, so hopefully they end up changing this. Let's take a look at the other skills. You do have hard to beat, which is a very low magic damage and applies a random torture status effect to an enemy. That is a 0 cooldown skill, as you guys can see, but it does require stamina. All of his skills actually require stamina, yep, except his ultimate obviously. But crack you up, very low magic damage, and applies a random negative status effect to an enemy. Okay, so he does have negative status effects as well, not just soldiers. Like right here, extreme pain. Alright, it's a low magic damage one enemy, applies a random torture status effect and a random negative status effect as well. And then here we have another random negative status effect. Look, so it applies a random negative status effect to all enemies, while you're also dealing low magic damage. So if you want, you can run some skills that applies like the negative status effects, or you can just stick with the 4 skills that they give you there. But the thing is though, here's the thing, you do have this random torture that gives you an extra turn. If you want to swap this with the random negative status effect to everybody, you can, that's up to you. But honestly, what I would do, I'm just gonna wait till I actually obtain this monster and I'm gonna do a review and I'll see what works better. Egg on your face, that's the ultimate, that's what it's called. Disables traits on all enemies, removes positive status effects from all enemies, applies a random mega control status effect, and a random torture to all enemies. Wow, that is actually a really good ultimate. I really like this ultimate. I think this is really nice. So not only are you trait tabling, removing positive status effects from everybody, but you're also applying a random mega control, and on top of that, you're finishing it off with a torture. That's gotta be like one of the best ultimates there. That's really nice. One of the best ultimates we've had recently, actually, out of all these monsters. But overall, I would say he is worth getting. It's just the books, I feel like. That's what kind of, you know, it's kind of like stopping me from maxing this monster out. It's just the books. The magic element, it's only one element, and that's for Team Wars. Magic elements, and we have lots of magic monsters in Team Wars. So, you know what I mean? It's just, I just wish it was in a book. Even if it was like one Team War book, I'd been fine with that. But I would say he's worth getting. He's worth picking up. If you want to go ahead and go for a full rank, you can max him out if you want. But me, I'll probably go for like a rank 2 or 3 just to save some gems, and then, you know, spend the tokens to get the extra cells. Although they did actually change up the tokens in the shop, by the way. If you haven't already, log into the game, look at the chest shop. They actually went ahead and changed it. Now you don't really spend the 1 token for, let's say, 26 cells anymore or whatever. It's actually like 5 tokens for whatever amount of cells, but they did increase the cells, obviously, which is nice. So in terms of runes, I would probably give this monster like 2 speed, 1 strength, or you can do 1 strength, 2 speed. You can even do like triple strength if you want. Just, even though he has a bunch of tortures, you could also like run him as a full attacker. He's a torturer, but he can also be used as an attacker, like Teddy Bomb, for example. Or like literally, I think this, I would say the same exact like rune setup that works on Teddy Bomb will actually work on this monster. So there's actually many that could actually work out. So that'd be triple speed, or 2 speed, 1 team speed, or 1 speed, 2 team speed, or something like that. You can even like pair it up alongside Kanan 11 with like Shadow Yena, where you just open up the path fully for this monster, and this monster takes advantage of that and applies like a bunch of tortures, starts stacking up tortures, which is pretty nice. So I would say it's a pretty good monster. It's just that you gotta watch out for monsters that has torture immunity, because it really stops them. If you're not gonna be running those negative status effect skills and it's all tortures, yeah, he's gonna be countered. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below your thoughts and opinions on this monster. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys did enjoy today's analysis, and if you did, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. Again, let me know in the comments down below your thoughts and opinions on this monster. What you think, or what rank are you gonna go for? Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.